What's up guys, welcome back to another video with the Scion FRs 1jz swap. So today we're going to be working on modifying the chassis so we can have a perfect fit for the 1jz. So as you guys know, the 1jz and the 2jz is actually pretty long and it won't fit on the Scion FRs unless you cut out the lower radiator support, or by pushing the motor all the way back to the firewall by deleting the heated core and the heated hoses. But since we live in New York and it's really cold in here, we need heat, we're not gonna do that. So what we're gonna do instead is we're gonna modify the lower radiator support by cutting them out and adding a front tube. So what we have here is the fluid damper crank pulley. This is for 1jz and 2jz. These are actually brand new. Look at that, it looks so good. So the crank pulley, as you guys can see right now, will actually sit right on top of the lower radiator support, which is this section over here. I custom banded this pipe. These are actually DOM tubing. This was left over from my S13 cage, so I'm just reusing this. This is actually brand new, just a little filthy, but yeah. So we're gonna cut this in a 45 or 35 degree angle, right? So this bar can sit right on top like so. So this pretty much would give us the clearance to clear the crank pulley, right? It's gonna be sitting right there. Here's gonna be the bar. It looks pretty good though. So just a closer look over here of the crank pulley. Again, this is 1jz and 2jz. These are actually share the same part number. This actually is the fluid damper made in USA crank pulley. This actually is one solid piece though, right? Now comparing this to the OEM one, the Toyota one is held up, the harmonic balancer is actually held up by some silicone that started to crack. Now I read somewhere, I don't really remember where, but I recall that the factory manual, it said that you have to replace this, you know, this whole thing every 60,000 kilometers, I think. So you see, this rubber started to wear off. I've seen many people posting online that, you know, they have the thing, you know, fell apart. So hey, we're already doing a swap when we just get a brand new one. And the price is literally very close. This started, I think, like 400. This is like 380, 389 or something. So now look at that. Look at that. Very nice. So here's the front of it. Here's the back of it. This is scratch because I already put it once and I have to take it out, you know. But this is brand new though. Just a little filthy. Here's the OEM one. This is the front. See, the silicone started to like come apart, so you know it's time to replace it. Here's the back. Here's as well. The silicone started to start cracking. I mean, you don't want to, you know, redo this 2 times because doing a swap is not easy, guys. So the less you work on, the better it's for you. So here we have it, a brand new fluid damper crank pulley. This one also have the degrees in here. Look for your timing. Looks good. So here's the motor. Everything looks good. Injector, turbo. Just test fitting, you know, part of the intercooler piping here. This is for the charge pipe. Another thing that I just did now is I actually moved the K24 right here, right behind the FRs. Look at how tiny this thing is. Crazy. This thing would fit anywhere, man. It's so cool. I'm still looking to a chassis to put this in. If you guys have any recommendation, you know, for swap, drop it in the comments below. I'll probably check it out. Man, look at that. It looks so cool, this K24. I really can't wait to put my hands in this motor. I want to start taking this thing apart, you know, doing a full service, you know, installing brand new parts in there. And hey, I guess another swap. Alright, so if you guys ever wonder what is the length across, you know, from one frame to the other one, I have it right here for you guys. It's 33 3/4. I have measured from this point to this point, and I got this number over here. And also I got another measurement here for you if you ever wonder what is the size of this when you're doing a swap and worry about if your motor is gonna fit. We have across from the firewall to the lower radiator support 26.5 inches, right? Measure from this point to this point. All right, so literally just using a protractor and checking out on the degrees that we're cutting. So we have pretty much 50 degrees on this side, and also 50 degree on this side, which is even, you know, well balanced. I guess we're gonna do some more other measurements, just make sure that we're on the right path, and then we're gonna start cutting. All right, so everything seems pretty good, pretty even. Like I say, measure twice and cut once, because if you screw up, you ain't coming back. So there we have it. Let's put the knife on. So the lower radiator support is out. Look at that. It wasn't really that bad. Started with the bandsaw, was a lot faster, but ended up the bandsaw would fit on this side, but it wouldn't fit on this side. So, you know, I had to use the grinder. I mean, it took me about like 15 minutes, I say. But look, looks pretty good. Pretty symmetrical, I would say. This side came out, actually this side came out a lot better because it was done with the bandsaw. It's not bad. We're just gonna box it up and then just put this guy in here. Like so. Damn, no bad. It's actually pretty good, I think. I don't know, what do you guys think? Voila. Oh my god, I think I have to fit the motor one more time. So nah, maybe later. So next what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna box this up. Alright, so we just put our tube in. Hey, hopefully that should be it, and we should be able to put the motor in. I don't know. Hey, believe it or not, I think we're getting some type of weight reduction. I'm gonna actually weight this piece before I put it in. This seems a lot heavier than this tube over here. Crazy, huh?